Hey guys, Mr. Happy here, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the next upgrade to your relic weapon after the Nova step, the Nexus weapon. The Nexus relic is item level 115, and the weapon damage and major stats will increase accordingly when you do the upgrade. I am not yet sure if the minor stats, such as critical hit rate or determination, will increase as well. We'll just have to wait and see. In order to upgrade your Novus weapon to a Nexus weapon, head to Jalzahn in the North Shroud in Hurst Mill with your Novus weapon equipped. After a short back and forth with him and Geralt, you'll unlock the ability to Soul Glaze Novus weapons. Speak to Jalzahn after completing the quest and select the Novus weapon you'd like to Soul Glaze. You are now ready to begin the attunement process towards obtaining your Nexus weapon. So, what the heck is an attunement process, you're probably thinking? Well, basically, now when you do things with your Novus weapon equipped, your relic will gain a stat called Light. After you obtain enough Light, there's air quotes around that, you can upgrade your Novus into a Nexus weapon. Now, there are two ways of confirming some form of progression for your relic weapon. The first is to watch your chat logs and screen whenever you complete a piece of content. That means dungeons, primals, trial roulettes, any roulettes really, treasure maps, Alexandrite maps, Circus Tower, Labyrinth of the Ancients, Binding Coil of Bahamut, Fates, whatever you're doing, when you complete it, you'll receive a message that says how much light was added to your attunement process. There are several different degrees of light as well, such as Feeble Light, Gentle Light, Blinding Light, Brilliant Light, and Newborn Star. Each one of them seems to have a secret value tied to them that affects your Novus's attunement process. And as you gain this light, you can track progress in your Zodiac glass you were given from the quest, which is your second way of tracking progress. It seems that the glass only tells you when you've made a major breakthrough in light acquisition, so it won't change every single time you obtain more light on your Novus. Now, as far as how much light you get from doing different pieces of content, results have been varying. I did Circus Tower and got the Blinding Light result, but others have told me that they've got Brilliant Light and even Newborn Star, which we're expecting is the best result. I also got a Feeble Light from doing a few different fates and from doing treasure maps, but I also got a Gentle Light from the trial roulette. I've heard most people saying that from many of the trials they just get Gentle Light, Chimera, Hydra, Battle at Big Bridge. I got Garuda Hard Mode, gave me Gentle, so I'm assuming that that for the most part is going to result in Gentle. Another thing is, people have been reporting that you can't get them from the hunt, which I think would actually be pretty good considering my thoughts on the hunt. I've heard that you do get it from Coil. Turn 5 has given people blinding and brilliant lights, and turn 6 through 9 also seem to give results as well. And last but not least, I didn't get anything from Guildhests, which I also thought was pretty funny. Ultimately, the results are never the exact same every time you do it. You can get the same result twice, but it's not always guaranteed. It doesn't seem to have diminishing returns for doing the same piece of content repeatedly either, at least not for only 2 attempts in a row. But the method is all the same. You can spam lower level content for small increases if you want, like fate farming and things like that, or do harder content to attune it faster. It basically just automatically attunes as you play the game and do instances, so it doesn't feel like as much of a grind, but realistically, it's probably going to take a lot of content in order to actually attune your Novus all the way up to the point where it can become a Nexus weapon. It also seems like the amount of time spent doing a piece of content, in other words, the amount of time you spend in a single instance, may affect the result at the end. I'm not sure whether it's positively or negatively, but this would fall in line with the patch notes stating that, quote, "This amount, however, may increase each time a certain period of time passes," unquote, which makes it seem like the longer you spend in an instance, the more light you can get, which actually would be pretty good. It means that if you have a really short instance and you're spamming them over and over again, that it might be the same results as doing it less times, but for longer. Just if you spend an hour doing the same piece of content, you'll probably get the same amount of light no matter what, which is pretty cool if you ask me, in case a group is not as skilled as another group. People are posting their results for different instances all over Reddit and the official forums, so go check those out and let other people know your results as well. I'll include a link to the Reddit one in the description below. I'll be working on mine soon enough, and I'm looking forward to just doing all my duty roulettes again because, realistically, probably the least grindy way to go about it. Wear it when I do second coil of Bahamut, when I'm doing first coil if I'm helping somebody, Circus Tower, whatever I'm doing, I'm going to have my Novus weapon equipped. And hopefully, I'll have my attunement done in no time. But anyway, guys, what do you think about this process as opposed to the Atma and the Animus and the Novus? where you're not like grinding a piece of currency, you're not grinding an Atma, you're not grinding mythology, you're not grinding for your Alexandrite through hunts or dungeons or anything like that. You're just playing the game and it'll upgrade eventually. That's ultimately what it comes down to. What do you guys think about this versus the previous iterations of the Zodiac Brave questline? Let me know in the comments below. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share for more Final Fantasy XIV videos. And until next time, take care.